Happy Vlogmas Day 8. It is Tuesday evening and I'm at home. We have had dinner. We had omelets and home fries, and we listened to a podcast episode together. And now my husband is playing games with his brother and his friend. So yeah, I kind of get to do what I want for the rest of the evening. We have started some lemon and lime slices in the oven to dehydrate for a garland for the kitchen. Um, this is something I really wanted to do after I saw a TikTok of it last month. But then Mina of the Knitting Expat and Maria of Woolen Forest both did it this past week. So I thought, oh, I really need to do this. They both did oranges, which I think is more traditional, but hey, we had lemons and limes, so that's what we're getting. And we'll see if it is a total disaster, then we can always acquire oranges. We also popped some popcorn so that we can make a popcorn garland for our tree. Probably tomorrow. You're supposed to let the popcorn go a little bit stale so that it's easier to string up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I am excited to have some different touches in our decor and our celebration this year. So right now I'm hanging out on the couch in the living room, and I want to show you a little bit of what I have been knitting this evening. So this is the second of a pair of bonbon mitts or mittens from Tin Can Knits. It's a Tin Can Knits pattern, and you kind of can't see it, the pattern, super well. Hang on. There, now you can see the pattern a little bit better. This is the first mitten. Still needs a thumb. I'm really bad about waiting until the absolute last second to add thumbs. But it's this lovely little cable pattern. And this evening I've been working on the second one, or the left hand mitten. These mittens are a gift for a friend, and I'm really excited to see what she thinks of them. This yarn is really funny to knit with right now because I'm wearing this sweater, which is the same yarn. These are my leftovers from that sweater. So it's kind of funny, like I'm blending in with my knitting. But yeah, I'm hanging out working on this while the citrus is in the oven. And I think in a little bit, I want to take you on a tour of my sewing room because I'm about to start a new sewing project, and I tend to kind of destroy my sewing room when I have a project going. So I might as well show you before it becomes a complete disaster. So watch this screen because it will happen in the same video. Maybe. Or maybe I'll go to bed. Who knows? Okay. Now that I have a cup of evening tea, I can show you my sewing room. So this is my sewing room. You can see Max is hanging out. And it's a pretty small space, which is good. I'm one of those people who will spread out to fill the space that I have. But it's lovely. And one of the things I really like about it, not the fact that it has a landline for whatever reason, is that when we bought this house, this room was listed as a sewing room. And one of the previous owners was a big quilter. There's the Backstreet Boys. So this room was added onto the house specifically to be a sewing room when the house was originally built. And I think that's so cool that this house was built the same year I was born, and its entire existence, this room has been a sewing room, which is cool. I do also keep my yarn here. So yeah, there's also some knitting going on. But I use this space a lot for my sewing. That's why I keep my sewing machine and my serger, and I can easily pull them out onto my desk and use them side by side. This room is also where I spent my time working when I was working from home during the North Carolina stay-at-home order in the spring. So I was here from mid-March through the end of May, and this is also the space I work in when I get the opportunity to work from home. So it has made me really a lot more precious about my space down here than I was previously, just because I spent more time looking at it. And one big thing I want to do this month is take this big blank wall behind my computer and my sewing machines and do something with it. Specifically, I want to take these embroidery and cross stitch pieces, and I want to put them on that wall, and I want to finish a couple more pieces to add to that space too, because I think that would be really lovely to have something handmade to look at while I am not able to make. I'm working on work or whatever I'm doing, who knows. So hopefully that is something I will be able to do in the next few days. So let me know your thoughts. What else should I put on that wall? What should I fill that big blank space with? Let me know. So I think that's it for tonight. I am going to enjoy my tea, and I am going to work on that mitten. And so hopefully tomorrow I will have a finished mitten, and I will have finished or at least dried out pieces of lemon and lime to make a garland, and also I'll be ready to make a popcorn garland. So I will definitely show you all of that. But until then, I hope you are having a lovely week, and I hope you are enjoying Vlogmas. I will see you tomorrow.